David Aldridge. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Orlando. Right now they're in 7th in the conference, looking to build on their record.
And right now for the Magic, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
And, you know, perhaps with a roster move or two later on, they can start to break out of that pattern.
A look at the Magic starting group. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Then there's Suggs. Then it's Franz Wagner, and it's Bailey in at the 2. And for the Rockets, Green is out there with Shepard. Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's House in at the small forward position. And Orlando starts out with the ball. Hey, Clark, when you're on the road, what are some things that help bring teams, closer together?
Well, one of the common things for all people is food. So gathering for dinner as teammates is one of those ways you can bond. Maybe taking in a movie, perhaps a comedy show, anything that can lighten the pressure, what goes on the court, so that you get a chance to know each other as more than just teammates.
And so it's Houston with it. Paolo Banchero unable to get his last shot to go in. That one doesn't drop. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Houston's ball. Pass to Green. Now Shepard. Şengün with a screen on Wagner. And it's Shepard missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Suggs in the corner. Carter with it. Over Green. That misses off the backboard. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter.
Orlando foul.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Team foul.
The first one falls. And so House nails both of them. Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
And you know what? Even though it was a frustrating night shooting the ball, they found a way to get it done and pulled it out. And a win's a win, and that ultimately is all that matters.
Here's Suggs. The Magic again can't hit.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Now Shepard. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, not enough.
Great passers have come into the league this season. Let's see which rookies are tops in assists. So it's Orlando now, searching for their first points of the game. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Palo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
The future is shining bright for Banchero. He's a multifaceted big guy who can really, I think, be the centerpiece of an organization. Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. See if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
Right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
For Houston, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Thompson passes to Shepard. Outside, Green. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Hey, this team has great confidence in Green's ability to connect from deep. It's really about getting him quality looks.
Suggs kicks to Carter. Wagner outside. The 10-footer. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
I love the offensive execution on that possession.
Rockets have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here is House. He had 19 points in the win against New Orleans.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
And Thompson gets it to go.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now, here's Banchero. He's coming off a 22-point game against Utah. Launches a 3. Rebound by House.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Outside, Green. Pulls up on the wing. Rebound by Palo Banchero.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Lays it up off the glass.
Well, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Thompson outside. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to talk to his guys. So for the Rockets, Smith checked in for Amen Thompson, and it's Whitmore in for Shepard. Anthony's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Jalen Suggs. Wagner finds Carter. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. To the paint. Wagner passes to Carter. Back to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Wagner able to bounce to the rack and throw it down, and he'll do so just about any time he has the opportunity.
Green with the ball. Against New Orleans, who was really on his game. The shot by House is no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Banchero looking around. Carter sets the pick for Banchero.
2 minutes.
And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Green dishes to House. 1:44 left to play here in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Nailed from three-point land. Green's got 6 points.
Exactly how you run the pick and roll. Green looking very comfortable and confident in these sets.
Out to Anthony. Back to Wagner. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Here's House. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here is Carter. Still yet to score. Wagner. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
So for the Magic, Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Banchero. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Black. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Rockets with possession here. Here's Whitmore. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's on Franz Wagner.
This is what I love about Whitmore, his fearless attitude and that ability to
Substitution on the court.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of basketball. House is out there with Thompson. Then there's Jalen Green. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Shepard in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Clear to fly. Here comes Mr. Suggs lifting off.
And Clark, we're looking at Franz Wagner here. What makes him so effective?
Well, his size and mobility, a rare combination, and how good he is instinctively at the defensive end of the floor. I mean, he can get out and get in a stance and guard guards, and he also can bang inside with big physical guys, and he's very fluid in his motion, great agility. Love watching that young fella play.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. That combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. Wagner outside. Pass to Bailey. Look out! And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
A big man with a big finish.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Over to the wing. And here's Carter. Şengün covering. Inside. Here's Banchero. That one no good. It's a tie game here in Houston. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Guys,
the way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
On the court for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Then there's Jalen Suggs. Then there's Carter. And it's Bailey in at the 2-guard spot. Şengün with the bucket.
Working that pick and roll action superbly. Şengün knows exactly where he needs to be.
Now, here's Suggs. D right on him.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound. He got it done.
Here's Thompson. Here's House. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. House has got 8 points.
Getting his team the best shot on the floor. Amen Thompson feeds a ready shooter that time.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Suggs looking around. Pass to Carter. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. At one point, they led by 16. Over in the corner, Green. Puts it up from 12. Rebound by the Magic. Banchero's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Carter. Now Banchero, guarded by Green. Banchero, that's good. He's got 8. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Clark, I know you'd agree. Palo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
Green kicks to Thompson. And there's the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials. They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
And he got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen. And you show us your best moves. Let's go. You're on the big screen. You gotta dance like.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Let's take a look at the numbers. And so here's Orlando. It's a 3-point game. Wagner on the wing. Pass to Bailey from downtown. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Wagner, he'll find the wide open teammate more often than not. Heady player.
Thompson outside. Şengün with a screen on Banchero. Here's Thompson. Good work defensively by Carter.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Bailey misses. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And that one's good. House has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Suggs, screen on Green. Pass to Banchero. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Now Shepard. Thompson sets the pick for Green. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Green's got 9.
Of course, a volume three-point shooter like Green has an answer. He was ready to strike back in a hurry.
Banchero outside. 3-pointer. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got 9 rebounds now tonight. The shot by House is no good.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Another miss by Banchero.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Third personal foul.
No question, he got marked on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Houston making a switch here. Whitmore is checked in, and the Magic making a change here as well. Black's checked in. The Magic trail by 4. And here's Wagner. 14 points for him. To the middle. Suggs kicks to Black. Banchero less screen on Green. Black, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Wagner passes to Black.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And he gets it to go. Black's got his second basket of the game.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
There's 1:40 left here in the third quarter. And here's Green outside. Rebound by Palo Banchero. Banchero's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Suggs against Thompson. Pass to Banchero. 5 on the clock, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Palo Banchero. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. House is out there with Shepard. And it's Eason in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's House. Black grabs the board. The Magic trail by 10. Wagner outside. From 12 feet out. No bucket, and that miss is number 6. He's made 7. Eason with it. Defended now by Wagner. House kicks to Şengün. Pass to House. 6 to shoot. Another miss by Houston. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
House, the pass to Shepard. Smith on the wing. Here's Shepard. Here is House. The 19-foot shot. Basket good. House has got 9 points here in the second half.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Bitadze. Şengün covering.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Pass to Shepard. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen. Here's Bailey. Now here is Carter. Here's Bitadze. Wagner with it. He's covered by Eason. Clock at 6. Wagner kicks to Carter. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Houston leading by 12. House, the pass to Shepard. Houston moving it around. And here's Smith. Here is House. Going inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch bells with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
Banchero outside. Up again. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's House. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. House has got 5 points in the quarter.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. The Magic trail by 13.
2 minutes.
Suggs passes to Banchero.
2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Wagner. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Nothing seems to be going his way
this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
First one falls for him.
Hey, when you look at Thompson, his physical attributes jump out at you right away. I mean, he is a freak athlete with tremendous upside.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Houston leading by 14. Here's House. And Şengün throws it down.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Rockets.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage, plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And in a two-game season series, you always want to take charge of game one, and exactly what they're doing here tonight against the Magic.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Şengün.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. They grab their own miss. House kicks to Thompson. Pass to House. Shoots over Wagner. The shot by House is no good. Suggs passes to Banchero. And stolen by Thompson. Here is House. He's covered by Banchero.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Wagner has it in the corner. Banchero outside. Down low. Here's Wagner. Can't hit that one. Good D by Thompson. Outside, House traps in the tray. And the Rockets lead by 18. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know they're